speaking to you about Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch. Bob Casey, U.S. Senator, in the Times Later on February 2nd, 2017, said that the next Supreme Court justice will be the deciding vote on cases that will be impacting the lives of tens of millions of Americans for the next generation or more. This speech will benefit you because most college students do not know who the Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch is or why he was chosen for his role in the Supreme Court. My speech is centralized around three main ideas: Neil Gorsuch's upbringing, his history in politics, and the Supreme Court. Now that I've introduced you to the introduction, I will be speaking to you about Neil Gorsuch's upbringing. Neil Gorsuch was brought up in a Republican family. Anne Gorsuch Buford, his mother, and David Gorsuch both attended CU University and graduated with a law degree in 1964. His mother, Anne Gorsuch Buford, was the EPA director during Ronald Reagan's administration. However, it only lasted 22 months due to the many controversial things she had done. Now I'm going to move on to where he went to college. He attended Oxford University and Columbia University. At Columbia, he founded the Federalist Paper, a conservative publication that was based on social, political, and economical issues. After Columbia, he moved on to Harvard, which he graduated with a JD in law in 1991. Barry Nelson, a colleague of his that graduated in the same class as him, said that Harvard was a very liberal campus, so it was very hard for Neil Gorsuch to find conservatives like him. However, he did manage to find a group. And he also graduated the same year as Barack Obama. Now we're moving on to his religion. Neil Gorsuch is the first Protestant that will be in the Supreme Court. And federal judges, however, are not allowed to disclose what religion they are due to the fact that it could affect current and future cases. However, it's likely that he's Protestant since his wife and his family are Protestant. Now that I've spoken to you about his upbringing, I will move on and speak about his history in politics. Neil Gorsuch clerked for two Supreme Court justices, Byron White and Anthony Kennedy. Afterwards, he was working at a Washington law firm called the Kellogg-Huber, and from there, that's when he was chosen to work in the United States Court of Appeals 10th Circuit, and that was where he was chosen to work to be the nominee for the Supreme Court. Two major cases that I chose were Celebius versus Hobby Lobby and Yellow Bear versus Lambert. The Hobby Lobby case and the Yellow Bear case were two cases about religious freedom being violated. Hobby Lobby was an organization that refused to include contraceptives in their health insurance plan since they were a Christian affiliation. However, they won the case because Neil Gorsuch and other people voted for them. And same with Yellow Bear. Mr. Yellow Bear was a Native American whose rights were being violated since he was not allowed to go to the sweat lodge to go worship. And Neil Gorsuch has a history in voting on religious rights and freedoms, and he also voted for this one, and then Yellow Bear was one. Now that I've spoken to you about his history in politics, I will move on to the Supreme Court. Neil Gorsuch is replacing Antonin Scalia, a right-wing conservative that passed away last year. And originally, Barack Obama, when he was president, he had tried to fill the spot with Merrick Garland, a Democrat, who was also in the United States Court of Appeals. However, Republicans in the Senate blocked every attempt for Merrick Garland to get in the Supreme Court. Now, with Neil Gorsuch in the Supreme Court, he will have the advantage, Republicans will have the advantage due to the fact that it will be a 5-4 majority, Republicans being the majority. Now, Democrats, again, are very scared, and during his confirmation hearings, they've been grilling him on how he's basing all of his cases on. Neil Gorsuch is an originalist and a textualist, and the way he views the Constitution is similar to Antonin Scalia. He views the Constitution, the way that the law cases that he's having and ruling in that they should be decided on how the Constitution was written. So he doesn't believe in changing anything in the Constitution. So that's why he is very much like Antonin Scalia. Now that I've spoken to you about Neil Gorsuch's upbringing, his history in politics, and in the Supreme Court, I will be ending. And I hope this benefited you, because most college students do not know who Neil Gorsuch is or what his role is and how important the Supreme Court is. And I will leave you off with this quote. Bob Casey, the U.S. Senator, said that the next Supreme Court justice will be the ruling vote for cases that will be impacting the lives of tens of millions of Americans for the next generation or more. Thank you.